Hi, I'm Mike Regan with TranzAct's 2-Minute Warning for the week of October 6th. In this 2-minute warning, we have some practical advice for all of you who have responsibility for managing the transportation and logistics functions within your organization. Our advice is this: don't take things for granted. Now, the reason we bring this up is because last week we released our on-the-record interview with the chairman of the American Trucking Association, Michael Card, who's also the president of Combined Transport, and Governor Bill Graves, who's the CEO of the American Trucking Association. Now, if you haven't listened to this interview, we encourage you to go to TranzAct.com and click on the link and really take the time to listen to what Michael and Bill shared about the legislative and operational challenges that trucking companies are experiencing as they manage their business. Now, one of our listeners got back to me after listening to the interview, and he had a very simple comment: it's scary. And what was scary to him was the fact that if the types of issues that Michael was talking about become a reality, we are in fact looking at rate increases that could be significantly greater than what you've experienced in the past. So for those of you that have gotten used to 1.5%, 2%, or 3% rate increases, you may experience what Michael said, which is that depending on how things play out, we could see rate increases in excess of 5% on an annual basis for years to come. And that's why we encourage everyone to not take things for granted. And in these 2-minute warnings, we take great pride in the fact that it's our job to make sure that you're aware of the kind of issues that could affect your transportation budget. And if you have any comments or questions about these issues and the specific impact that they may have, we encourage you to give us a call here today at TranzAct. Now, one last thing. We'd like to hit the pause button for a moment to recognize that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. My mom was a 20-year cancer survivor, and we also had one employee here last year, Karen Sema, who lost her battle with breast cancer. We have several friends and family members who are currently going through this battle, and we want to be there to support them. Now, one of the things I wanted to bring to your attention was one of my associates came up and said, Mike, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? So for those of you who are so inclined, we had our spare change fund here at TranzAct, and we're going to match it dollar for dollar. But if you, as one of the listeners, want to take time out and write a check to the American Cancer Society and send it to my attention or Maribeth's attention, we're going to bundle all that up and send it to the American Cancer Society, and TranzAct will match every contribution dollar for dollar. Once again, my assistant's name is Maribeth Rouse, and if you'll take the time to do that, we'd really appreciate it. With each and every 2-minute warning, we want to remind you, whether we're talking about transportation issues or personal issues, we're on your team and we're here to help. So thanks for your time, and join us as we do battle with breast cancer.